Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Hoop McInerney Star Lincoln. Best price, right choice, and you get the star treatment. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Henry Ford Health System. All for you. And Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit. Welcome to another phenomenal edition of State Champs Extra Point here on WXYZ Channel 7. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm your host, Lauren Plant. We're out here at Birmingham Groves High School this week for one of several big Week 7 matchups on the football field. Here, the undefeated Falcons taking on 5-1 Rochester Adams. The recruiting roundup this week is going to focus on a couple of local juniors who are getting some widespread attention. We've got the Henry Ford Sports Medicine and Mentoring Minutes coming up. Plus, we're going to give some props to Hungry Howies, who are once again out in the community honoring two schools for their selfless, admired acts. We're also going to go downriver for the Coach of the Week, but first, let's begin with action from Week 7 in high school football.
Bang on every play, and let's let them walk out of here limping in an Irish victory, you understand?
We kick things off in the Catholic League AA Division. The 3-3 Ann Arbor Father Gabriel Richard Fighting Irish looking to bring it against the 4-2 Divine Child Falcons, hoping to snap a 2-game losing streak. Let's start late first quarter. Falcons down 3-zip. Running back Jordan Jones with the handoff, using his big 279-pound frame to pound this one into the end zone. After one, Divine Child held a 7-3 lead. To the second quarter now. Falcons in the red zone again, and it's the junior D1 recruit QB Theo Day. The quick release back shoulder to his receiver Quinn Blair for the touch. Divine Child up 14-3 at the break. DC stressing 4 quarters, but meanwhile, the Fighting Irish came out strong from the locker room. First possession of the third. Running back Joshua Kretlin running towards the sideline, able to turn the corner. 8-yard score. That closed the gap for A.A. Richard with the score now 14-10. Still in the third. Divine Child looking to answer. Day fakes the handoff, rolling and finding the tight end Liam Sorgan in the end zone. That put the Falcons up 11. The Irish put up a valiant fight, but Divine Child's defense did finish. Falcons improved to 5-2 after winning this one, 21-10. Let's send it over to Sean Belizean now.
We head to the Southeastern Conference as the undefeated Saline Hornets take on the Monroe Trojans. The Hornets strike first after a 40-yard run by senior running back Connor Hibbard to put Saline up 7-0. 14-0 in the second quarter. Hibbert gets the call again and punches it in around the left edge from 9 yards out. Hornets still rolling in the first half when quarterback Zach Schwarzenberger finds Bryce Walma downfield with some space and runs it in for a 40-yard touchdown. Brandon Boyd receives the opening kickoff of the second half, breaks a few tackles and finds an opening, takes it 99 yards to the house. Saline goes on to win the game 56-8 to remain unbeaten at 7-0. We head now to the KLAA as the 4-2 Novi Wildcats celebrate their homecoming against the 3-3 Salem Rocks. Starting off in the second quarter, Rocks have the ball, down 3-0. Quarterback Ryan Young drops back and throws an absolute bomb to running back Andrew Davis, who gets to the end zone untouched for 80 yards. Salem went up 7-3, but would trail at the half 10-7. Third quarter now, and the Wildcats have the ball, looking to increase their lead. Quarterback Alex Figueres hits Anthony Dianabal on the screen. He will sweep from sideline to sideline and take this one in from 30 yards out. Novi now up 17-7. Still in the third, Figueres again throws it to Dianabal, this time down the field. He spins around one defender, gets a great block, and then outruns everybody else for the 69-yard touchdown. After 3, Novi would lead 23-13. Salem was not done, however. In the fourth now, Salem already scoring to make it a 23-20 game. Davis escapes the rush, breaks away for a 40-yard touchdown to complete the comeback. The Rocks spoil the Wildcats' homecoming as they go on to win 27-23. Both teams now at 4-3 on the year.
We are just scratching the surface on the number of games we have for you on the show this week. But first, I know for some of you the season may end in a couple of weeks, but that's when off-season conditioning must begin. To help you out, the Henry Ford Sports Medicine Minute.
Hi, I'm Jake Hakinen, athletic trainer with Henry Ford Health System, and today we're going to be talking about in-season strength and conditioning for football athletes. In seasons, our athletes should be working out 2 times per week. These sessions should be 45 minutes long to an hour long in length, focusing more on maintaining their strength rather than trying to improve strength gains during this time. We should be preparing them for the challenges that they're going to be facing in the season by performing full body workouts during these sessions. It's important to work with the athletic training staff as well to put together an injury prevention program that can help prevent injuries from occurring in season. I'm Jake Hakinen, athletic trainer for Henry Ford Health System.
Download our sports medicine app and learn more at henryford.com/sports.
The Sports Medicine Minute is presented by Henry Ford Sports Medicine. All for you.
What's up, guys? I'm Daniela Bruce, and if you haven't checked out State Champs Scoreboard Show, you don't know what you're missing. Every Friday night from 10 to midnight on 97.1 The Ticket, Lauren Plant, Ryan Terpstra, and the expert, Tom Markowski, bring you the latest scores, interviews with winning coaches, and Mr. Football candidates. Special in-studio guests stop by, and there's lots of recruiting talk, too. Tune in every Friday night from 10 to midnight for State Champs Scoreboard on 97.1 The Ticket. Or you can catch our webcast live on Facebook. Extra Point will be right back.
No two patients are alike. We make sure you get treatment as individual as you are. Henry Ford Health System, all for you.
Did you know that Lawrence Technological University ranks 5th among U.S. colleges for boosting graduates' earning power?
RSVP now for our Blue and White Tour on October 28th so you can meet students and faculty while exploring our 100 undergraduate, master's, and doctoral programs.
At Lawrence Tech, everything is possible, and possible is everything.
Welcome back to State Champs Extra Point. Now let's get back to the highlights.
Stay in it, stay on it, stay on them. Right now, let's go get it. Here we go.
I'm Marcolitis. We head to action in the MAC White. Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils hosting the Tars from Anchor Bay. We were scoreless in the first, so we take it to the second quarter. South with the ball on the 20. Jordan Rush takes it up the gut, untouched to the end zone. 7-0 Blue Devils. Still more from the second. This time, South takes to the air. Senior QB Logan Myko threading the needle on the 42-yard pass to Noah Davey as the Blue Devils take a 14-0 lead. Still more from the South offense. This time, Myko calls the DIY do-it-yourself on the keeper. That would end this one as Grosse Pointe South improves their undefeated conference record to 4-0, shutting out Anchor Bay 24-0. On to the Charter Conference as the Eagles of Chandler Park take on the Bulldogs from Southfield Bradford Academy. Eagles looking to draw first blood, quarterback Imari O'Brien escaping some pressure and finding a wide open with Sean King. He takes this one in from 60 yards out. Chandler Park up 6-0 after 1 quarter of play. In the second, it was O'Brien once again on the run, scrambling, his pass to a well-covered Anthony Hudson. He comes up with it, getting away from the falling defender and scoring from 70 yards out. Eagles out to a 12-0 lead at the half. We take you in the third quarter. Chandler Park with another score, now up 20-0. Bulldogs with the ball, looking for some momentum, and that's exactly what they find. As quarterback Shelton Smith gets it in the spread,
throwing a quick bomb out to Elmont Smith. Bulldogs on the board, still trailing 20-6. We stay in the third. This time, Chandler Park with the ball. O'Brien running the option and keeping it to score from 5 yards out. That put the Eagles up 26-6. Bradford would get another touchdown, but it was too little, too late. Chandler Park takes this one over Bradford Academy, improving their record to 5-2 on the season and an impressive 4-0 in the conference. I'm Mike Erlitis for Extra Point.
The recruiting roundup, the no huddle, and more up ahead. Plus, we'll have highlights of the game here at Birmingham Groves between the Falcons and Rochester Adams. Now, when you make the commitment to play football, more often than not, you are considered a role model. Now, with that said, what you say and what you do matters.
This is Coach Pop with this week's Mentoring Minute. You need to understand that your actions and your words become your message to the world. Everything you do and say lets the world know who you are and delivers that message. Make sure your message is clear. Come off in a positive manner. Smile a lot. Believe it or not, it can make a big difference. Make sure others are seeing and hearing who you are. What you do is a positive reflection of not only you, but also those in your family, in your school, as I talked about earlier. Make sure that this message is exactly what you want it to be to the world. This is Coach Pop with State Champs Extra Point. Deliver a positive message.
The Mentoring Minute is brought to you by Great Dane Heating and Cooling. Experience the service you deserve. More highlights coming up, but first we give props to Hungry Howie's going out in the community with Channel 955 morning host Mojo, both honoring two great football teams for their remarkable sportsmanship. Hungry Howie's stepping up with pizza and all the fixins for a post-practice party for both Novi and South Lyon East. The Robbie Heil touchdown has been seen around the world. The Novi Waterboy given a chance to live his dream of scoring a once-in-a-lifetime touchdown.
Both teams, tons of sportsmanship, and we just love the support and the teamwork together.
Mojo has known Robbie for nearly 6 years thanks to the numerous Miracle League events they're a part of, and he's always known how truly amazing Robbie is.
Robbie is one of those kids that you could be having a really, really bad day, and then you go see Robbie hanging out with the football team and playing on the football field, and there is something that just makes you forget about whatever it was that you were upset about. Robbie truly is, to me, what sports is all about.
And that wasn't the only icing on the cake. This week, Robbie was crowned Novi's homecoming king. Congrats, Robbie Heil. You inspire us all.
It's October, and that means the pink pizza boxes are back.
There's no way cancer will win. Not when so many people are committed to the cause. Hungry Howie's has raised over $1.5 million.
$1.5 million.
For the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
That means free screenings, education, and research.
When it comes to my mom.
To my sister. When it comes to me.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I am in.
Simply buy pizza during October, and you'll be giving more than you know. It's love, hope, and pizza time.
Hi, I'm Northwestern Tech. And I'm a school. A lot of schools are trying to add heating and cooling programs, so I brought them all by to find the best one for him. So which one do you want?
I want a hands-on program.
All right, online schools, you're out. What else?
I want to make sure I'm certified by the EPA when I graduate.
Okay, those without certifications, go. What else?
I want to go to a school where all they do is HVAC, but they can also work around my schedule.
Did you say all they do is HVAC?
Yes.
He's all yours. Hi, I'm Northwestern Tech.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Want to see the new luxury sedan everyone is talking about? Come to Hoot McInerney Star Lincoln and check out the stunning 2017 Lincoln MKZ. Experience the performance of an available 400 horsepower V6 engine, the crisp, clear sound of a Rebel audio system, and much more. The restyled new Lincoln MKZ, now available at Hoot McInerney Star Lincoln, 12 Mile Road just east of Telegraph. Experience the Star treatment.
Welcome back to State Champs Extra Point. State Champs Network's own Scott Bernstein right here to talk two more top football prospects from the Metro Detroit area. Two underclassmen, the point of discussion today. Start with Country Day junior outside linebacker Colin Demmons, and that last name Demmons might have a familiar ring to it.
Yeah, Colin's big brothers, Kenny Demmons, the former DCD linebacker, Michigan linebacker, has played in the NFL for the last 10 years, a lot of it with Arizona Cardinals. Colin is very similar style on the football field than his brother. He's going to hurt opponents sideline to sideline with his speed. He's got like a homing device on his helmet projecting him to wherever the ball is. He's going to kill the competition with his intelligence and his character. He's going to impress coaches with that same thing. 4 major offers already: Michigan, Michigan State, Nebraska, and Maryland. We got 2 more years of Colin Demmons. It's going to be special.
All right, we'll see if he follows Big Bro over to Big Blue. All right, let's switch over to a 4-star guy from Oak Park, offensive guard Marquan McCall. Lots of offers on the table. Of course, Michigan and Michigan State at the top of the list.
Yeah, this guy's the real deal, Holyfield, in the trenches, 6'4", pushing 3 bills.
Yeah.
As a 3-year starter, as a junior already. He's got over 12 major conference offers right now. As you said, Michigan, Michigan State, Wisconsin, and Purdue. You go down south, you got Tennessee, Kentucky, Ole Miss, TCU. They're all coming after him. You've heard of Eminem, the great rapper. Well, Marquan McCall is Oak Park's old Eminem. He's slicing and dicing pass rushers, coming like Eminem, the rapper, slices and dices opposing MCs. He's eats pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This guy is just the total package when it comes to offensive line.
That's it for this edition of the Recruiting Roundup. Time to fly. Jerry Mack going no huddle.
We begin the no huddle in the OAA. White Division matchup as Rochester Adams took on Birmingham Groves. Second half action, game scoreless. Groves capitalizing off an Adams turnover. Colin Hurd scores from 13 yards out. Falcons up 8-0. Back comes the Highlanders. Later in the third quarter, Cole Petrito goes in for the 18-yard touchdown. They convert the 2-point conversion. Game tied at 8. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Groves gets the go-ahead score from Nate Higley on the reverse, scores from 38 yards out. They would go on to beat Rochester Adams 15-8 the final. More extended highlights on our website at statechampsnetwork.com. Next, we head to Whitmore Lake taking on Adrian Madison. Whitmore Lake going to the air as Justin Taylor would pull it in to give the Trojans an 8-0 lead. Madison comes right back. Jared Sloop would take it himself as the Trojans would score 42 unanswered points. They go on to win 42-8. Now to Walled Lake Northern at Walled Lake Western. Jalen Marshall gets the call and punches it into the end zone for the Warriors. Then, Johnny Tracy to Cameron Ford for the touchdown as Walled Lake Western goes to 7-0 on the year. And finally over to the MAC as St. Clair Shores Lakeshore went on the road to take on the Saints from St. Clair. Pick things up in the first half as Ben Davison goes in for the 3-yard score for the Saints. They would lead 14-0 going into the half. It would be all St. Clair in the second half as sophomore Ethan Mann goes down the sideline, scores from 60 yards out. St. Clair goes to 4-3 on the year, 36-0 win over Lakeshore. For Extra Point, I'm Jerry Mack.
College football has never been the only football going on every Saturday. There are a number of sweet high school football games today. Here's a list of some great gridiron action taking place across the state.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Snap Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day.
During the Jeep Celebration event, lease a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo for just $259 a month, or a Ram Crew Cab 4x4 as low as $178.
Celebrating 25 years of giving customers a superior buying experience. That's Snap Camp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
Snap Camp, Metro Detroit's original. Snap Camp, Snap Camp.
At Lawrence Technological University, you'll go way beyond the books. Professors with real-world experience deliver hands-on instruction in small classes, helping students land co-ops, internships, and research projects. By graduation, 80% of LTU students have jobs or plans to pursue master's degrees. And most Lawrence Tech grads earn more than their peers. So if you're ready to embrace your possibilities, we want you at LTU.
And welcome back. I'm Sean Belegian, and it's time once again for our Coach of the Week, presented by Lawrence Tech Athletics. Our selection this week, representing Allen Park, Coach Tom Danowski.
You have an opportunity to control your own destiny, to take what's yours.
Coach Danowski is in his first year as head coach of the Jags, and after playing at Allen Park and being on staff for 13 years, when Coach Tom Hoover decided to step down last spring, Coach Hoover knew who to talk to.
He said you'd be a great candidate for the job, and so when the job came open, I applied, and luckily was awarded the job. And it was nice because the whole staff came back. I know they didn't want to blow up the staff and wanted to keep it consistent, so that was the main thing, is to keep the staff together.
While the Jags are dealing with a roster just in the 30s, Coach Danowski thinks, well, that matters not.
The kids that we get are willing to put in the work. They're willing to put in the time. They're coachable. They want to get better. Sometimes it's not how many, it's how many are fully committed into what you're selling, what you're trying to preach.
All about community in Allen Park, and Coach feels great that he is once again part of that right there at home.
Can't remember a time where I didn't have fun being part of this program, and how many things I learned on this field from the coaches that coached me, and I just wanted to give back.
Coach of the Week is presented by Lawrence Tech Athletics. For more information on Lawrence Tech, visit their website at lawrencetechathletics.com.
Congratulations, Coach. Let's wrap up the highlights here on Extra Point.
We start with Catholic League action now, as our number 2 ranked Detroit Catholic Central, unbeaten so far in 2016, went on the road to take on the 4-2 Orchard Lake St. Mary's Eaglets. Starting off game action, late second quarter, Eaglets in striking distance, and it's Rashawn Allen trying to leap over the pile into the end zone. Originally, the refs ruled him down before the goal line. After talking it over, they changed their mind and called a 1-yard touchdown run. Just before the half now, and the Shamrocks are looking to answer. Quarterback Austin Brown drops back and gets receiver Isaiah Pop on the corner route. He makes a man miss and just turns on the afterburners, dives at the pylon for 53 yards. That would tie things up at 7, and they would stay that way heading into halftime. Shamrocks have it now in the second half, and it will be their running game getting the job done. Nicholas Capatina dances around looking for a hole, finds it, and takes off. Eaglets get a man on him, but not before Capatina scores the 72-yard touchdown. Still in the third quarter, Shamrocks close to pay dirt, and it's Cam Ryan, the fullback, who gets the carry. He pounds it into the end zone from 2 yards out, and after 3, Catholic Central leads it 21-7. To the fourth now, and the Shamrocks running game still looks impressive. Capatina gets it again at the Eaglets 10, takes off to the sidelines, and then to the house. That would be all she wrote for this one, as Catholic Central stays perfect after winning 28-7. Livonia Franklin Patriots play host to their crosstown rivals, the Livonia Churchill Chargers. Both teams head into this one with 4-2 records. First quarter action, Patriots quarterback Jacob Clark with the play action fake, then he throws it out to Jake Giacobbe in the end zone for a 40-yard TD. After one, both teams were tied. Second quarter now, Churchill with the ball, and they run a wide receiver reverse pass. Receiver Martell Dooley throws it to fullback Logan Fryer at the goal line. 5-yard touchdown gives the Chargers a 14-10 lead. Still in the second, Patriots set up for a field goal, and they run a trick play of their own. Kicker Jake Giacobbe gets a direct snap and gets it up to tight end Kimari Hurd, who despite being double covered and interfered with, still comes down with the ball. Instead of a field goal, it's a 32-yard touchdown pass, and the Patriots take a 17-14 lead at the half. Skipping ahead now to the final minute of this one, game tied at 17 apiece. Clark runs the option, keeps it himself to get into the end zone and get the win from 19 yards out. After that clutch play, Franklin would walk away as the winner in this one, beating Churchill 24-17. And finally, we move to the MAC Red for a huge rivalry game between the Dakota Cougars and Chippewa Valley. Chips take an early lead just 45 seconds into this one when senior Stephen Charles Jr. takes the handoff for a 60-yard touchdown. Second quarter, Chips up 20-0. Brett Drosky steps up in the pocket and fires, finding Jalen Hall open in the end zone for the Cougars' first score of the night. Just before half, Chippewa quarterback Tommy Schuster drops back, tosses up a Hail Mary, connecting with junior wideout Johnaze Owens above a crowd of Cougars for the score. Chips up 27-12 at the half. Cougars were beginning to close in, but not before Stephen Charles Jr. runs 10 yards up the middle for his second touchdown of the night. 33-25 Chippewa Valley. Cougars down 40-31. They strike back once again when Drosky lets go of one deep, finding Jalen Hall 50 yards downfield for his second touchdown of the night. Down too late in the game, the Cougars have one last chance. Drosky rolls to his left, throws, but it's intercepted by a diving Jalen Jennings. Chippewa Valley goes on to beat Dakota in the regular season for the first time since 2004. Your final, 40-38. For Extra Point, I'm Sean Baligian. It's time now for our Star Lincoln Play of the Week. Tommy Schuster drops back a Hail Mary. Look at Johnaze Owens going above the crowd, and the prayers are answered. Big touchdown for Chippewa Valley, and that is our Star Lincoln Play of the Week.
So as we put a bow on another show, maybe there's somebody you'd like to nominate for Coach of the Week. Or how about Student of the Month, or Athlete of the Month, or even Teacher of the Month? Go to our website, statechampsnetwork.com. And while you're at the website, check out Tom Markowski's rankings and vote in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race. Plus, you can check out great blogs from the likes of Scott Bernstein and Jeff Dulac. In fact, we've got writers from all over the state contributing weekly. And while you're at the website, we also want you to make sure that you know you can check out highlights from all over the state from Week 7, not just from Metro Detroit. Once again, that's at statechampsnetwork.com. We'll see you next week right here on Extra Point. Have a great weekend. State Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Hoot McInerney Star Lincoln. Best price, right choice, and you get the star treatment. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Henry Ford Health System. All for you. And Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.